Hey guys, I'm Genevieve, healthy living producer here at POPSUGAR, and today we are going to make this calming aromatherapy Play-Doh, and this is pretty healthy. So to make it, we're gonna add everything to the pot and put it on medium heat. So first, I'm gonna add the 2 cups of water. That was a fail, pouring this out. I actually have some tea, so I can just use this water. Sometimes making a DIY can be a little stressful, but the byproduct will be sure to make you super relaxed. So we're gonna add 2 cups of water, and then we're gonna add 2 cups of flour, a 1/2 cup salt, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. So as you can tell, these are all household items that you would have in your pantry. That being said, we do have one kind of outlier ingredient. This is cream of tartar. It has nothing to do with tartar sauce. It's actually the acidic byproduct from the wine fermenting process. It helps create foam. So when you add it to eggs in meringues, it's what gives it that really like foamy, beautiful look to it. And I'm gonna turn this on to medium heat and give it a stir. So it's a little bit chunky, but as it heats, it's going to start to mix and form that wonderful, thick consistency of Play-Doh. Make sure you stir it a lot throughout so that you don't have clumps at the bottom that burn. All right, and as you can see, this is kind of a beige color, not the most exciting. So we're gonna add in some natural food coloring red blue to make it pop and give it a beautiful color. I'm feeling zen already. Watching colors being mixed is always very relaxing. Getting crazy with it, going to town. So we are using the natural food coloring, which is why we're having to use so much more. If you have this kind of situation that you use for cookies, it would probably turn it the color you want a lot faster. Another thing that you can do that I read is you can use, say like a Gatorade or a Kool-Aid. You can add that powder into this Play-Doh and it'll also turn it the color of your dreams. Yeah. All right, so once you have this thick consistency and it seems well blended, you can take it off the heat and move on to the essential oil and glittering. So to cool it down, I put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. It's still a little bit warm, but it's not as scorching as it was fresh out of the pot. And it feels amazing to touch. It's very relaxing. Some of the most relaxing things I think involve heat, like a hot bath, a warm cup of tea. So just feeling this warm, soft, squishiness is awesome. But enough of that. All right, back to the real work of making this Play-Doh happen. First, we're gonna add the essential oils. The first is lavender. Lavender is one of my favorite scents because it just makes you feel so calm as you smell it. And then you can just use your hands to work it into the dough. And then we're also going to use grapefruit. Grapefruit helps with clearing negative emotions. All right, so then once you have your essential oils in, just continue to work it in. Moving on to the glitter. I'm gonna be conservative at first because you don't wanna overwhelm the Play-Doh. So now we're gonna go for the crazy glitter, this purple one. All right, and work it around. I'm really liking the colors on this. All right, and then you basically have your dough. You can store it in a baggie so that it doesn't dry out. Also, if you're working with it and it's starting to get on your hands, that means it hasn't cooled yet, or it can also mean that your hands are dry. So let it cool and moisturize your hands. All right, so now that you have your dough, you can squish it, you can squeeze it, you can punch it, you can do whatever you want to do to it to relieve stress and tension. And of course, smell it. Let me know what other DIYs you guys want to see, and we will see you next week. Bye.